Something no one ever talks about is how difficult high elo actually is. And by high elo, because everyone has so many definitions of high elo. High elo, in my opinion, is Masters Plus, which is where I have reached. I think everyone sees high elo as above Masters. I know some people say high elos is Grandmaster Plus, Challenger Plus is high elo. Real high elo doesn't start until top 10. Like, sure. But from what I've seen and from what everyone has talked about, for the most part, a lot of people say high elo starts at D2 plus, but I'm going to say Master Plus is high elo because if you make it this far, you will notice it's a night and day difference. And I remember going through the elos from gold to platinum, I felt like it was a completely different elo. When I went from gold to platinum, I felt a complete difference because I remember I would throw skill shots at people and they actually were dodging them. And the game just felt faster paced, but that was back in like season 8. So it was a completely different game back then. There was no emerald. And I've went from diamond to master pretty much every season. I have low master, like just above D1. I've been that consistently, and every single time I play, I feel like it's a completely different game. I can no longer just turbo stomp these players. I'm basically just trying to survive every game. It's so hard. And I'll literally go into people's streams and I'll ask them in chat. I'll literally ask them, like, how do you get out of low master? It's so hard. And every single time they say, you have to grind, it's a mental game, blah, blah, blah. No one actually gives you a concrete answer on how to get out of low master. And that's because the reality is that I've begun to realize myself is that it really is just a mental game. Because I've played games where I literally just feel like complete shit. Like it just sucks. Like it's so hard. Because the players are all good. Most of them have a very good sense of the game now. I know people on stream will complain about like 300 LP master players being in their grandmaster game or whatever. That's very normal for them to complain. But when you're not a streamer, you're just a regular guy, and you play this game, and you see, like, yeah, I'm just a regular Yasuo one trick. I am playing mid lane, and it is like, it's so hard, bro. Like, it just sucks. Every game is just torture. And I think I'm going to lose, and then sometimes I end up winning. Like, that's really what inspired me to make this video, is that I remember I went into Davamon's stream just because he has, well, I'm not going to say his viewers or whatever, but, like, it's a stream where I can actually type and ask a question in chat. And he's like, it's just a mental game, brother. That's all it is. He's like, you'll get through it. Disable chat. And the next game I played, I remember he inspired me. That man gave me words of wisdom. And as stupid and like repetitive, like, because I know that those are words that everyone has probably been told multiple times, but it doesn't settle. You don't think about it until you're actually in that situation. So his words of wisdom inspired me to make this video. Because they really are good words of wisdom. Like, I'm going to contradict what I just said where I shit on the words of wisdom. But they're good words. Because during that game, I was going through it, bro. Like, mentally, I felt like I was just inadequate. Like, I was like, I just need to focus on making anime YouTube videos. Like, I can't play this game. I suck. I'm not as good as these people. And I'm playing the game. I kill the Action somehow. I killed the enemy Action. I literally was just his punching bag. Somehow I killed him. I go for a dive. I fail the dive, of course. And then I think the game's lost. The players are typing. The entire game, they're just typing the whole time. So mad. Like, the Vayne 80 carry is losing her mind. And I mute everyone. And I didn't play the game perfect. But we ended up winning off of a fight. They were dead for like 45 seconds. So we killed their entire base. Because everyone survived. And then I won. And I was like, wow. Like, I just disabled chat. I got out of my head. I played the game. I felt like crap the whole game. But then I switched up and we won a fight. So, the problem is that you go through that pretty often when you play this game. Like through Diamond, I went through that, but it's just not this level. Because Master, it feels like a wall. It's just a huge wall. It's a 1400 LP wall. I'm literally ranked like 8,900. Because now you get a rank when you're a Master. And you're assigned like the number that you are. And, it kind of settles that ranked really is a mountain. Because I remember they talked about the mountain. They have Faker at the top of the mountain. Which is so corny, bro. Like, oh my gosh, it's so fucking corny. But it is true. Like, it feels like a mountain when you're in low Master and you finally get to that start. I think they're going to add a new ranked and it'll probably change. Or not ranked. They'll add a new rank and it'll probably change. But coming from my perspective, it's really hard. And if you want to know how I got Master, it's that I used to be a platinum shitter for like 3 or 4 years. I was a platinum shitter. And then I remember in season 10, Yasuo happened to be really good. I think they released Lethal Tempo, and I think they had released Yone. So then I had another character that I could play. And I basically just abused the dodge system. I think actually I got Master before Yone was released. I don't remember. But I started abusing the dodge system, and I would be like D2 negative 56 LP. I think that was the most negative it got. But I would just dodge every game I thought was going to be a loss. And I only played the wins. So I got through Diamond. I went from Platinum to Diamond. I remember I was like, holy crap, I actually got Diamond. Like, I was fucking like, holy shit. Holy fuck. I'm a Diamond player. I'm the rank that they all crap on in stream. Because Diamond used to be like where a lot of streamers were. Because it didn't used to be 3,000 LP to hit rank 1 and 1,400 LP to get Grandmaster. It was like 300 LP was GM and then 400 was Challenger. And so I remember I got Diamond and I dodged every loss. I started doing that in Plat. I dodged every single loss because it was just so obvious. Like, you type the players' names in, you know that they're fucking losers queue. Like, it's so obvious. You take one look at their account and it's GG. Or you look at your team comp and it's like, wow, this team is some fucking cheeks. So, I mean, it's easy to tell. If they hadn't hidden the usernames, it would be the same thing. Same thing, but people would be crashing out now because they can't dodge. Because you lose MMR and you lose LP for dodging. So, I abused the dodge system from D4 to Master, and I got out in like 2 weeks. It was less than 50 games. Like, it was probably 20 to 30 games it took because I was just dodging every loss. And I think the system thought that I was higher ranked because I was getting like crazy LP gains. It was literally like 32 LP per win. And so I got Master. And then I got to Master 160, and they released a patch, and Yasuo sucked that patch. So I literally went from 160 LP to fucking D2. And then I got tilted, I played another account, blah, blah, blah. I'm just rambling now, but this is all to say that high elo is like, oh man, it's really hard. I've been stuck low Master for years. I also haven't really played enough to get out, but because a lot of streamers and players that get like high rank, they play like 1,000 games a season. I play like 200 to 300, and I just play when it's convenient. I don't really play like outside of conveniency, and I play for fun. But now that I am off for a little bit, I've been playing a lot. So I got Master again, and it's just the same thing every time. It's super hard. You're playing. A lot of people don't talk about this, but when you are Master 0 LP from D1, you notice the difference in part because you will be matched against a 500 LP like mid laner. So if you're Platinum 1, you're playing against a D1 mid lane. How are you going to win that? you're probably not going to win. So a lot of it is literally just trying to survive, and just not making mistakes, because you're not going to kill your lane. Like you have to just play for CS leads, play to survive, play to help your jungler. So you push a wave and you go help your jungler. Like that's how I've been winning, is I just get my jungle ahead. And it was the same thing in Diamond. Except you would get extremely fed if you did that. In Master, you get a small lead, and you hope that your jungler or whoever snowballs the game. Sometimes, like, I think there were a few games where I was like 6-0. I can't even remember. It might have honestly been a Diamond. And so in those games, like, you're still just trying not to die. You're trying not to throw your lead. You don't feel fed. Like when you're fed in Master, it doesn't feel like you're fed in a lower elo. Unless you're extremely fed on like an assassin. But I play Yasuo, so I just feel like the same shitty champion. I barely even play Yone in Master. It's basically Yasuo every game. It feels like Yone would be better, but yeah. So anyway, this was just a ramble that I wanted to talk about, that no one has talked about. And if you're like trying to get to low Master, just understand that it's like 20 times the challenge when you actually get there. At least if you play mid lane Yasuo, it's like a 20 times more difficult. Well, that's the exaggeration. It's a huge difference. People don't int as much. Like, that's not true. People do int, but they don't int as much at the start of the game. Later on, they'll start running it down. They actually run it down a lot more later on. But in the start of the game, no one's really running it down unless you're playing with the streamer. Because I've watched Tyler 1 play, and I've seen the people, those animals, how they act. They literally act like animals. I don't know if it's just because they're on stream or like what, but yeah. So I've been Master for a long time, low Master. Every season I peak like 100 LP Master, 100 plus, and it's the same thing every single time. It's the same thing. So yeah, that's not to dissuade anyone, but that is to say, like, if you're also low Master, like, and you're going through it, like, I completely understand the pain that you're going through. Because it fucking sucks, bro. Like, the thing people don't talk about is that you think once you get Master, you're all the same Master rank. But I don't think people express the difference of 400 LP. Because you just think they're just another Master player. Like, how much higher can the skill ceiling possibly be? And it really is that much higher. It really is that big of a difference. Like General Sniper and all those dudes that are like 3,000 LP or however high they are. Like that one European guy that plays Talia. Like, they really are that much like higher ranked for a reason. It's not just because they're abusing Talia, who is just disgusting character, or they're abusing Akshan, or all those characters. Like, they're abusing them. They're really broken. I played against Akshan the last game. It was fucking horrible. Yeah, I knew if he did not die in that fight, we were gonna lose the game. So I killed him. I made sure he died. Well, I don't even know if I killed him actually, but I just made sure he died, and that's how we won the game. So, there's champions you can abuse, but there's also champions that are turbo horrible, which is another thing people don't talk about, is that there are champions that if you pick them, you are that much more likely to lose. And there are characters where you play them and you know that they're bad. You play Warwick and Master, like, you are setting yourself up for failure. There's people that make it work, but like, it's literally like you're playing. Let me think of an example. Let's say you're going bot lane and you decide, okay, what if I played Twisted Fate ADC and then the enemy locks in Mel? It's like, well, actually, that didn't make sense. Hold on, let me think about this. Let's say you lock in Vel'Koz support, because people play that in Master. You lock in Vel'Koz or Xerath or Lux, any of those characters, and then the enemy locks in Mel. You're trolling. You should just play Mel. And you're at a disadvantage. And if you lock in Lux support, you're that much more likely to lose. If you play it mid, it's not bad, because that character is untouchable. You just sit under tower and you throw out R's. But if you lock that shit support, like, you could have played Nami, you could have played freaking Braum, you could have played all these other characters that, like, no one plays Braum, but that character is good. And there's other characters, or champions, I should say, that you could play that are infinitely better. And there's champions that literally take the concept, or they do the same thing as other champions, and they do it that much better. Like, Mel is better than Hui. Hui is fun, people play him, but, like, if you really want to win, you just play Mel. Or she gets banned, and then you play Hui. So, like, there's characters like that. Like, if you play Yone top, there's a guy on Twitter who plays Yone top, and he switched to Keisante. I can't remember his Twitter name, but he'll upload videos of Keisante clips, like, talking about, it has like a title of Yone, but then it's a video of Keisante. So he just completely switched to playing Keisante. Actually, I'm not going to include this in the video, but there's a guy top. Sorry. If another champion is Yone top. Like, why would you play Yone when you can play Yasuo top? Why would you play Yone when champions like Keisante or Ambessa or Jace exist? Like, why would you play that? People play Smolder top. Why would you play Smolder top when you could play Varus? But, well, actually, that's not a good comparison. But you get the point. There's characters that it makes no sense to play. So why are you playing them in this elo? Because you're just setting yourself up to lose. And everyone basically just plays the strongest characters in this elo. They all do it. Except, like, certain one tricks. Like, there are people that play Yorick top and Warwick top, which we talked about. Like, why would you play Warwick? You're just setting yourself up. You're at a disadvantage just by picking that character. Like, it's like if you played a Moo jungle. But people do it. But, like, that's what I'm saying. It's that much harder to win. So, it just sucks, bro. That's the entire point of this video. Low Master sucks. Go get it. Go out there. You got this.